Using the science of numerology, this is what I found interesting about Charlie Kirk's memorial service held in Phoenix, Arizona on September 21st, 2025. Many have said that this gathering felt less like a memorial and more like a revival. Well, it could not have been more fitting, since one of the missions was to revive Christianity. Symbolically, the memorial can be easily interpreted as an attempt for the phoenix of Christianity to rise from the sun. In addition, it's important to remember that America is in a master number 11 personal year cycle, the year of initiation and heightened sensitivity. The memorial being held 11 days after his transition amplifies the fact that something else was in play here. 11 is not only the number of initiation, but a number that crosses a threshold, a step into higher awareness towards the next master number 22, which I will mention in this thread. It was also said that it was put together in 7 days, 7-11. Further examining the master number 11 itself, we see two ones. On one hand, it shows us the split of the political parties, an individual versus another individual, mirroring the great divide of our age. On the other hand, it can represent the coming together of a man and woman in marriage, which was one of the messages spoken of throughout the service. Next, the occult edition of the date revealed 2055. This breaks down first to 20, the number of awakening or reawakening, a call to rise again. And then 55, the master number of great change, reminding us that awakening always arrives with transformation. The dominant energy of the date was 21, the crown of the Magi. While some call it a number of coronation, in numerology it reduces to the number of divine self-expression and creativity. That means the day was not only about marking an ending, but also about giving voice, declaring purpose, and expressing truth on a collective scale. Although some say the revival lasted 9 hours, most are focusing on 5 hours. We are in a 9-year, whereas 5, the number of change, underscored the theme. Another point to highlight is when the president referred to Charlie Kirk as a master builder. In numerology, 22 represents the master builder, which can be described as the architect of destiny. Masons are known as master builders, and as a Freemason of 34 years, I know the title of master builder all too well. It carries immense responsibility. We are taught to build with caution, with discipline, and always with reverence to the divine. I must not let it be forgotten that some of the founding fathers of this nation were brothers of Freemasonry, and one of our most enduring teachings is this: we open our lodges to all who believe in God, but we do not extend light to those who reject the divine or pledge themselves to Satan. I also caution that the Constitution was not set up to favor one religion over another. And if America itself is supposed to be a place of experiments, then by definition the outcome should remain less certain, less fixed, an experiment still unfolding before our eyes. Through the lens of numerology, this service was not only remembrance, it was the phoenix rising out of the sun, initiation followed by awakening and transformation in motion, a revival, a rebirth, and a warning for what comes next. Remember, we are entering a one universal year cycle beginning October 1st, 2025. So I find it interesting that one of the main topics currently spoken of is the First Amendment.